Good evening and welcome to the News at 9. I'm Cindy Hsu. At least 50 people are dead and 53 hurt after a gunman with an assault rifle stormed a crowded gay nightclub in Orlando. Police say they're investigating the attack as an act of terrorism. We have team coverage tonight, starting with TV 1055's Lou Young. He's live in Orlando with the latest. Lou?
Cindy, 19 hours after the shooting started, the crime scene is still being processed behind me. Beyond that trooper's vehicle, the white lights back there, the club that is now just a scene of devastating gore and human loss. We are just immediately southwest of downtown Orlando on a wide avenue here that is lined with strip malls and restaurants and stores. It would be familiar to anybody who lives on Long Island or New Jersey. It's part of our American topography, but now it is a scene of a new American tragedy. The patrons inside the Pulse nightclub first thought the gunshot sounds were part of the show. Then they saw the people fall as the sounds kept coming and the blood was everywhere.
Oh my God, they're all shooting back and forth.
It wasn't until you could start smelling the ammunition that people actually got the hint, and they heard it repeated. That's when everybody dropped to the floor. And it was just complete, utter chaos.
It was one man with a military-style assault weapon. 29-year-old Omar Mateen had an AR-15 and a handgun as backup, and he just kept shooting.
I want to say there was anywhere from 45 to maybe 60 rounds being shot. And as soon as he depleted one of them, he put another one in, and he was just basically just swiping around. No specific purpose, just kind of just shooting anybody and anything.
The New York-born resident from Port St. Lucie, Florida, called 911 from inside the club between barrages.
It has been reported that Mateen made calls to 911 this morning in which he stated his allegiance to the leader of the Islamic State.
More than 100 casualties in the popular gay nightclub, at least 50 dead, most killed in the opening minutes of the attack. Police stormed the place after a 3-hour standoff using a controlled explosion and a vehicle to break through a wall. One cop was hit in his helmet during the furious exchange of gunfire, but wasn't seriously injured. Mateen was shot dead. 30 survivors were still inside the club. Our memories are seared by the sound of a frantic mother's voice. The horror we all woke up to on a Sunday in June.
But I don't know where my son is. No one can tell me where my son is. If he's been shot, if he's dead, no one knows.
Terror in a tourist town, a crime that checks every box in our 21st century inventory of horror, hate crime, terror-inspired, domestic lone wolf, mass shooting with a military-style assault weapon. And you're looking live at the scene here in the 9 o'clock hour as they continue to process it and they continue to take out bodies. This is going to be an identification process that will keep the medical examiner busy for days here. The Orlando police chief issued an email tonight thanking his officers for all the work they've done, a day that began with a gun battle and continues with the processing of a vast and gruesome crime scene. We're live in Orlando. Lou Young, TV 1055.
Lou, thank you. And we're getting our first look at some of the 50 victims lost in this unthinkable tragedy. 34-year-old Edward Sotomayor, who worked for a company that held gay cruises. 23-year-old Stanley Almodovar. The third was a pharmacy technician who Snapchatted a video of himself before going out to the Pulse Club. And Luis Vielma, who was just 22 years old.